best friends. Welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Kenyatta.
And I'm Kashana.
And this is PB&G, where we talk about everything pretty black and nerdy. And yes, we are wearing the same exact outfits you've seen in the last video, because this is a new video, but on the same day that we filmed.
We're trying to get these, knocked on out.
Knock them out, knock them out, knock them out.
If you haven't already noticed, out of the two of us, Kenyatta's definitely the extrovert. And I am not. So today's video is introverts versus extroverts.
Let's get started.
Alright. Oh, what do you do when you don't know anybody at an event?
Okay, so it depends on what the event is.
Alright, let's say it's like a party for the sake of scenario. You went to this party by yourself, or you went to
I gotta make some friends.
Yourself.
I gotta make some friends now. So I'm going to insert myself into somebody's conversation if they're just talking about something like random. I was like, oh yeah, I know about that. Or I would just like start dancing with some other people and then start talking with them after that. I have to have somebody, like a friend. I gotta make a friend.
First of all, I try to avoid situations where I'm in big groups or small groups, or I avoid that. But if it came down to it and I just happen to be at this place, first thing I'm gonna do, if there's food, I'm gonna go eat. If there's not food, I'm about to play with the calculator on my phone and go to the bathroom about 10 times. So yeah, I'm not gonna go talk to anybody. I'm not gonna be like, hey, I love your shirt. I am gonna sit there and be on Facebook until I can go home. And I'm gonna go take a nap. Yeah, I can't do it. Like, I don't know what to say to people. Well, like, what do you say to people you don't know? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know. Do I high five you? Hey, I don't know. So I'm not gonna try. Now, if somebody came up and talked to me, I'm probably gonna cling to that person because that's the only person I know now. I'm just gonna follow them around like an awkward puppy, So yeah.
I think I'll be one of those people that just like come up and talk to you because I don't know anybody, and then
I'm just gonna follow you around for the rest of the day.
And then we're friends. Yeah. You prefer peace and quiet or background noise?
I don't. It depends. Like, a lot of time I like quiet, so I can be in my head, because I live in my head. I love where I'm at in my head. But like, sometimes when my thoughts get a little too loud, I'm like, okay, time to play some music.
I actually like the quiet. Like, I actually like, especially in the house by myself, or if I'm going somewhere, I'd rather it be quiet. Yeah, sometimes I'll play some music, but the majority of the time I do like it quiet, which is a shocker for most people. But I think mostly that's personally because I come from a big family, and there's noise all the time. So I guess that's why I prefer the quiet, because I rarely get that.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that kind of ruined it in the video because of that part.
So how do you feel about being alone for like long periods of time, like days without like social interaction?
I don't know what to do.
I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna play Sims. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna live my best life.
I really don't know what to do. Like, I would have to call somebody. Maybe I'll walk out and actually talk to one of my neighbors. For a long period of time. Oh gosh, maximum an hour.
Oh, what?
Maximum an hour.
I'm thinking like a week or two. Like, I would be straight. Like,
that was a horror movie just now.
Like, just let me enjoy me. Play Sims. That's where I get my social interaction. My Sim is an extrovert. She talks to everybody for me.
I barely call people, but on that time, everybody's gonna get called. Everybody in my contacts. I'm not only have to be that close to you. Hey Bob, what you doing?
This isn't work.
Bob. So what you wearing?
What, this is sex talk?
I need friends.
Ooh, that sounds like, I feel like I would be so recharged after that. Like, I would probably go out and talk to a person after that. Like, I would be so full of energy.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
I'm seeing a lot of differences in us.
Right? How are we friends?
For real. How do you feel about being around others for a long period of time?
For me, a long period of time with people, like a lot of people, would be an hour. And after that, I feel my like social battery just draining, and it's the point where I can't even pretend to smile anymore. I'm just like,
Oh, that one I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
The social battery does drain. I can stay longer than an hour though. But like at some point I need to just get away from people and be in my own space.
yeah.
So maybe like 5 hours and then I'm like, time to go home. So has the pandemic affected your social mood?
Well, being that I'm an essential worker, I haven't got the luxury yet.
Yeah. Same.
Still gotta see these same people all the time.
Nothing has changed, but our fun time is gone.
Right. Just can't go out in public.
And even then, we plant those out.
Yeah.
We planned out our fun time. So,
Yeah. So it's not like sporadic. But one thing is like, I have an excuse to like cancel plans now. Like,
Hey, coworker, do you want to come hang out?
no, quarantine, pandemic, corona.
But we work together.
No. We
We wear masks.
No. Corona. Like, no. Oh, I would, but, you know, after we get done working together for 8 hours, Corona.
I say that to people too, but that's mostly because I live with my family, and my family, besides me and one other person, are all introverts. So,
Yeah.
Hey, you want to come over?
so nope, you can't because, yeah, my family is like, no. They said Rona, and yep, they're looking at me and they're telling me to tell you that we would not be hanging out because of Rona. Shauna's the only one that can come over.
Because I'm family at this point.
Yeah, like my sister, like one of my sisters was like, yeah, because my little sister, she's good at writing. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Shauna. And I'm like,
And it makes me feel so good because, like, I've never had older siblings. I am the oldest by a dramatic amount of years. So, like, it always feels nice. So she's like, you whore. And I'm like, yeah, I'm included.
they're probably like, wait, what?
Right? It makes me so happy. Like when your sister did it the other day. And I was like, so
Say, you too, Shauna, you a whore.
I was like, yes. And she's like, yes. I insulted you. Please do it again.
I'm a knee baby, so I don't know nothing about that older life. Sorry. That's probably why I'm so extroverted.
Yeah. Because, like, for most of my life, I was an only child. And so it's just like, and even now, like, most of my siblings are on my father's side, who, you know, I don't live close to him. And my mom is my neighbor. So it's like, yeah, I grew up learning to entertain myself. And so I just got used to that.
I can't even imagine that.
Like, yeah, I played in my room alone a lot. Unless my cousins came over, which didn't happen, like, a lot. So it was just basically me and dolls.
Oh, God.
And I was having the time of my life.
I wouldn't even know how to play by myself.
Because now you don't have to tell anybody, no, you don't get to be her, I get to be her. Because you get to be everybody. What is one thing you like most being, like, an introvert, extrovert? Well, for you, extrovert.
Well, I personally like meeting new people because everybody has their own story. And I learn a lot from, like, your whole background is completely different from mine. I never would imagine having that, you know, or experiencing that, of learning from other people. So,
That's a good one.
yeah.
What do I love about being an extrovert? I mean, I guess you learn a lot when you're not, like, talking to people. You're just, like, observing. So I learn a lot about people before I even get to interact with them. And I just be getting all the tea. So yeah, it's like being a fly on the wall.
I love
and
it.
plus, like, I don't know, I just learn a lot about myself because I'm alone.
See, that's what I need to work on.
It's like I know myself pretty well because I spend a lot of time with myself. It sounds creepy.
No. I like it because you know you really know yourself better than anyone. A lot of people don't know themselves and don't know how to be by themselves. And
I would survive on a deserted island. I'm telling you.
oh, God.
Me and Wilson would have the time of our lives. What is one thing you hate?
What is one thing that I hate about being an extrovert is everyone expects me to, you know, be that person that's going to welcome, like, you know, make everybody feel comfortable. And there's sometimes that I, you know, just because I'm extroverted don't mean I don't get shy myself, you know, and everybody just expects, oh, you know, this is Downer, let's go to Kieta and she's going to make sure, like, you know, we meet these new people. And I'm like, I don't know them either. I mean, I have anxiety inside too.
Right.
I just express it differently. Like, I would talk a lot. If you haven't noticed.
That's why we love you. I feel like mine is the opposite for sure. Like, people associate me with, like, not liking people. I do like people. It's just, like, I get nervous and I get shy and I don't know what to say. And so rather than, like, make a fool of myself, I'm just not going to say anything. And, like, I've had people tell me who, like, I've ended up getting to know that when they first met me, they didn't think that I was nice. Like, they thought I was mean or stuck up because I didn't talk to people. But once you get to know me, you realize, oh, yeah, she's nice. She's friendly. But my face is just like, I don't know. I get anxious and then I kind of, like, reserve myself. And I have a naturally RBF. When I'm not smiling, I do look kind of mean. But I promise you I'm a teddy bear. Once you get to know me, it's just like, I just don't know what to say sometimes. And I just feel like maybe I should just say nothing. So I don't embarrass myself. But trust me, if you come up to me and talk to me, I'm not going to be mean.
She's a
at all.
sweetheart. Sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know everybody thought she was that way.
Yeah, I got that a lot.
Wow.
Especially like when I was working at my other job. Like, it was a lot of people there. It was like a lot of people there, and people were like wondering why I wasn't like going out and talking to people. And so people would come up to me and like try to talk to me, and I would talk back, and they're like, "Oh, you're nice. Like, why are you so surprised I'm nice?"
Wow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's so sad.
Yeah, I've been labeled mean, and I'm so nice.
Like, give me the best friend tag. You saw how I kept saying she was the nicest or stuff. It's just, like, I don't know. I guess it's just because we always knew each other.
Yeah,
so
I
I've
didn't
never
have a
seen.
chance to like
Yeah.
have to warm up to you. I kind of just knew.
So
And
it's
as a
just
child, I think I was a lot more outgoing than I am now.
Oh yeah, you were. When you start a new job, how quickly are you to talk to your new coworkers?
Let me tell you, I've been at my job right now for 3 months, and I'm just now learning everybody's name. And there's like 10 of us.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quickly. I talked to them quickly. I want to get to know you. We're going to work together. I want us to be comfortable. And I was like, but like I do come off as shy when I do. Like, because they don't know my real personality yet. Like, hi, I'm Kenyatta. Nice to meet you. You know, and it's like, hi, I'm so-and-so. You know, and I was like, I get you like this for a couple of months, and then and I was telling her, and I was like, oh God, she fooled us.
See, I wish I could do that. I don't know. I'm like, it's just awkward. I'll smile when it's like, hey. And just keep walking. Because, like, I like, unless you hold a conversation with me first, or unless I absolutely had to talk. Like, I had to talk to this one girl because I had to borrow some tape. And I had to go. They were like, oh, just borrow it from the girl in 4B. I'm like, who is that? What is her name? I've never seen this girl a day in my life. So I go up to her, and then she starts talking and making small talk. And now She talks to me every day, but before she was like, "You're to yourself pretty much, huh?" I'm like, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
There's a lot wrong with that. Sometimes there is a lot wrong with that. Because it'll be like, I will need something for my classroom.
Oh.
And then it's like, oh, I have to go talk to this person that I've never talked to a day in my life. Huh. How about that? And then I have to, and then I have to endure that little small talk awkward phase. And then it's like, oh, wow, that was a lot. I need a nap.
I love how your go-to is like, oh, that was hard work. I'm going to take a nap now.
I love my naps now. Oh, naps.
Like we didn't understand how great it was when we was a kid. Have naps.
Those naps used to hit. How are you with speaking in public, like giving like presentations and stuff?
I hate it because if you haven't noticed in these YouTube videos, I'm not very good at speaking, like just talking to. I don't know, like I can't get stuff out, but I'm really like intelligent on paper. It's like, oh, and then like I'll write this whole thesis, and then like I'll start talking like, you did not write this, it's plagiarism, and I'm like, no, it was really me. It was really me, I promise. I get nervous, like just standing there and speaking in front of the people. I mean, in public speaking classes, I did, ace those, but like it felt like everybody was looking at me naked.
I hate that. I would rather take an F. I remember one time I asked the teacher if I could just get an F. She was like, "Well, you didn't do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. But I don't want to present it." She's like, "I can't do that." I'm like, "But can you though? I mean, it's your class." But yeah, I still end up having to talk. And I noticed that like when I'm giving presentations, I start talking a lot faster. It's almost inaudible. It's like all of my words just run together, but I said it. Nobody's gonna know what I said, but I said it. But honestly, I think it's a lot easier talking to a camera because I can't see y'all. But if I could see y'all, trust and believe, I would be talking like a mile a minute. Because like I can't do it.
Public speaking is not for everyone. Like it really doesn't matter if you're an introvert or extrovert on that.
Public speaking is like the devil.
Yeah, like it could be like in my public speaking class, like mostly everybody in there was people I knew too, and I was just like I always have crazy conversations with y'all, and then all of a sudden I'm like standing in front of the classroom, and I'm like,
my ears start getting hot. Yeah, it's not fun.
How are you with being the center of attention?
Oh, no. I hate it. And it's crazy because, like, when I was dancing, I passed up a lot of solos because I didn't want to be the only one on stage. Like, the thought of that absolutely terrified me. Anytime I got a solo part, I'd be like, can I please do it with such and such? Can it be a trio? Like, I hate it just being me. I can't do it.
Oh wow, I never had a situation like where I have to be the center of attention that big of a scale. No, I really can't even think. I don't even know the answer to this question because it's never happened. I'm never the center of attention. I'm not a main character.
Maybe
I'm a
like
side best friend.
In a smaller scale, you're like, it's high school and you have to. Oh, what do high school people do?
I don't even know anymore.
I don't even know anymore.
Like if it's like a if everybody's looking at me while I'm talking, telling a story, I mean I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But like that's the only scale I've ever been in the center of attention. Like I've always said this too, that I've never been upset about it, but I've never been like the main character of anything. I'm okay though. I'm good being that, like that side character that comes in and makes you laugh sometimes.
I need to be better with being an extra.
Yeah.
Less lines, the better.
I was in a play.
See?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't the center of attention though because there was other people, but I had the most lines. It was an old lady.
But she was.
I enjoyed it. I thrived on it. I got you. I thrived on it. I loved it when everybody was watching me perform.
No. I was like, line. It just started. Like, no.
Like, I was like, watch me become this old lady.
You invited.
But it helped my best friend kidnap her man from the old nursing home.
I remember. You telling me about that play.
Okay. It took me a while to get there because I was like, when was I ever the center of attention? I guess because I'm like one of the younger ones. So the older ones, all like out of my siblings, so the older ones the ones that got the attention. You know, I just was in the background and it didn't matter. Like everybody knew who my siblings are. We all look alike. So it's like I'm in their shadow no matter what I do. It's just so.
And I feel like with me, I was the only child for a long time. So I had nowhere to hide. There was nobody that I could be like, oh, you know, look at her. Because I was her. I'm the only her. And that sucked.
Okay, do you think your work affects your dating life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like I notice like I tend to attract like more extroverted people who don't understand my need to recharge. And it's like I need to be alone sometimes. Like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I would make up excuses to not go on dates because I wanted to be alone. And it was like the people I dated didn't really get that. Like, if you want to be in a relationship, you're supposed to be with somebody 24/7. No, one of us is going to die and it's probably going to be you if we spend that much time together. And it's like, if I don't get my time to recharge, I start getting like, I feel like I can't breathe. And it's just to the point where like, I would just find every reason to like get out of that relationship. Because like, I can't have anybody constantly breathing down my neck. I need my space. That's probably why I'm gonna die to let them know.
With me, people, they tend to think I am what I'm not. Like, they'll think that I'm willing to give. Like, they think I present myself in a way like, I'm not that fast. I'm not that, just because the way I talk to you, and like, I'm just like, oh, I seem open. I'm not that open to what you're thinking I am, So I get a lot of that in dating situations, which kind of sucks, which is another reason why I think I steer away from dating. Because I'm like, no. But also, like, even like not even getting to the dating stage, I'm not even flirting with you. But the way my personality is, you think I am, and I didn't know that you thought I was flirting with you. So now I'm in the awkward position of, I didn't know this was a date.
Yeah. That reminds me of a time. Like, I guess I'm going out on a date.
I agreed to go on a date with two different guys at the same time, thinking that we were talking about hanging out.
Platonically.
Yeah, I was like, shoot, what's up? Yo, went to school with both of y'all. Y'all awesome. Okay, let's go. What we gonna do? This is a date?
Oh.
This is awkward. Am I a player now?
Right? Unintentionally at that.
So that's what it affects with me.
Yeah. So like, how do you recharge?
I like to, I actually do like being by myself, just doing what I like to do, like watch shows or listen to music or read or write. Yeah.
Same.
That's
I'm just gonna copy and paste your answer because same.
Yeah, that really is our hobby. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good way to recharge. I mean, I can't think of any other way to recharge. But yeah. How do you feel about phone calls?
Oh, like this. I have to rehearse. Like when I'm doing like making appointments for me and my daughter, I have to rehearse them. So like I have to like, hi, my name is blah blah blah. I'm calling because blah blah blah. And I have to keep doing it until I actually get on the phone, or else I'm gonna be like, But really, I try to avoid phone calls at all costs. Like, I'll watch my phone ring, and then I'll shoot a text and be like, hey, what's up? Like, because I hate talking on the phone. I hate FaceTiming. I just hate having to verbally talk. Why can't my fingers just talk? Like, I really prefer texting.
I like texting better too, but I do call or talk on the phone with no problem. I mean, unless it's like official business kind of thing, then I get like all babyish. Like, mommy, can you make my doctor's appointment for me? And she's like, you're a grown woman, do it yourself. But other than that, like, I do FaceTime a lot. You know, I'm considerate, but like, I have siblings that like live far away. So I will FaceTime and talk to the kids or my siblings a lot. And they know, like, hey, Kiara's gonna call. And if we don't answer, she's gonna call again. So we better just answer the first time, because she's gonna keep calling. And then when we finally do answer, she's gonna be like, I'm not picking up my calls now. So I do that a lot. But I do prefer texting overall. I think it was damaged because I don't hardly see them, but I think everybody in this generation pretty much prefers texting, and you just adjust to the older crowd with having a call, you know, because maybe texting is too much for them. I'm not naming any names. So that was introverted versus extroverted. Who do y'all, you know, identify more with? Yeah. I wonder. Because, you know, I think, like, a lot of stuff that I said, if you're extroverted, you probably still connected with her more than me, and vice versa.
Let us know in the comments.
So please like this video.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And always hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we post another video.
And follow us on Twitter.
Yes, please do that.
Please. And Instagram too.
Instagram.
Can't forget about Insta.
So, bye.
Bye.